Welcome back to another one of Don's Get Your Health Back series. Today I have Dr. Vinnie Monaco here, who does many different things, body alignment, runs different types of courses, but he does one course that quite fascinates me, and that is how do men talk to women?
Well, it's a combination of how to talk to men and also how to talk to women. So the how to talk to men is for the women, and how to talk to women is for the men.
And there's a difference of how we talk to each other?
Yeah. Duh. Have you ever had a challenge talking to a woman?
There have been challenging times.
What's hilarious with that is, yes, we're both sexes are human, right? But we process information and speak differently to one another. And the best analogy someone told me is if we take a choir, which group represents which category? So the sopranos and the altos are usually associated with the women in the choir. The tenors, the baritones, and the basses are associated with men. So vibrationally, tonally, with vocal expression, we have different ranges. And what happens is many times women will communicate with women and they'll understand one another. Men will communicate with men and will understand one another. When we mix the two, we as men usually will talk to women the way we would talk to another bloke. And then we can't understand why they don't get it. And women will talk to men the way they would talk to another woman, and they can't understand why we don't get it. And it's just so at the How to Talk to Men workshop, which was just done recently, I didn't lead that. I was invited in later on to do role plays with the women. Mia Sage, who wrote the book How to Talk to Men, I conducted it with her assistant trainer, and the whole purpose of that was to get the women to trust one another. Over the years, women have learned to go, as men do, into competition with one another rather than to cooperation. Where we men, we get strength. We like challenging one another. So when it's, that's why sports are so popular. Can I, if we're playing basketball, it's like, well, can I outscore you? Now we're friends, but it's like on the court, it's just like, well, can I outscore you? Or if we're playing tennis, can I, beat you in a match? Or if we're golfing, can I get less strokes than you? It's just what guys do. It's like, and in that, it's fun. It's fun for us to kind of push the envelope. With women, when they go into that, they become more competitive. And it's not their true nature. From what I observed in being brought in near the end to do the role play, all those women were in complete cooperation with one another. There was no hierarchy. They were just working together so that all the women got what they wanted.
There you go.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Dr. Vinnie just made something very interesting there. We are different. We do think differently. So we're going to go into a little bit deeper in our next episode. But for now, we've got to think about there is a difference between men and women and the way that we communicate with each other. So I know from experience, men really are only good at focusing on one thing at a time. And with women, they can be having 5 conversations and they all know what everybody else is talking about. So very difficult for those two to get into a conversation, especially in a dinner party where there's lots of things going on. So there is definitely a variance. So there you go. And thank you for watching another one of Don's Get Your Health Back series.